Hi guys. So, happy Sunday with Satan. So this is the actual ritual for the fiery wall of protection. So we have leftover herbs, oil. Make sure you shake it really well. So this area right here is the trouble. So this is what you're getting rid of. And usually you want to use a black candle for that. You don't have to. Whatever vibes with you. However, I use these because I have an overabundance of them. So you always start with this one, with the enemy trouble. And then you have your helper. So you can actually go through and you can pick which. You can use a saint. You can use La Santísima Muerte. You can use literally any spirit that is going to help you. You could use Baphomet. So I always have this working right here by Baphomet. So kind of a helper, but I chose St. Michael. So red candle for St. Michael. St. Michael's organ. So it's very Catholic. With all the little mustard seed. So yes, very Catholic. So this is an old organ pyramid that I made for St. Michael. I knew it would come in handy. So, and if you can do amulets, like those little prayer things, scapulas that you wear around your neck. And then you open up and it has the prayer and then it has a picture of the saint. You could do that. You don't have to. That would work perfect for this though. So, that is your helper. So the helper is going to come in and this is your candle. So you're always up here. Way up here. So this candle should be taller than everything. This one, your helper. Candle holders, the way the carpet is, so that's that. As far as this is just what I've had going on, the working. So it's really a silent type of ritual. You just lots of prayer. It's good to bathe before you do this. So I do bathe. Obviously, everybody does daily. I hope everybody bathes daily. If not, I'm gonna sit here and push my help button. Alright, so now this candle, you carve your name into it, and then you're gonna want to create your barrier. So the barrier you could use any kind of protective stones. You could use, if you're doing this on, say, a smaller tray, if you guys can see that, I don't know, like one of those cheap sterling silver trays. You could use your fiery wall of protection, just the powder left over, and you can make the barrier that way. Or you can use stones, red thread or yarn, and go around it, and then set up your stones. So that is you. So you pick what vibes with you. So you feel good about what you're doing. You feel secure. And then what you do is you start in this corner. So this, your full name, date of birth, of course. Anoint it with the fiery wall of protection oil. So you prepare everything first. And it really doesn't matter what order. So I've already anointed this, but I'm going to do it again. So still a little bit. 3. Okay, if you're outside and you're doing this, you can use the oil, you can anoint the rocks. My Seal of Solomon I have anointed with the fiery wall of protection. So make sure everything looks good. I'm a perfectionist, Virgo. So I have to have everything looking perfect, or I won't do it. And literally you can use anything for the barrier. I mean anything. Barbed wire. Barbed wire would look really cool. Rose thorns. Just anything around this little area. So that's anointed. We have cleansed and consecrated this one, the helper candle. So you always make sure, problem, situation, helper, you. So the barrier is created. You'll start in this corner. So cleanse and consecrate your candles however you do. I do my left ring finger, three crosses, and then you say whatever you say to cleanse and consecrate a candle. So I do, be thou consecrated and imbued with the hallowing mind of the old ones, and increase through thy spirit by sun and moon and stars, sky and earth, water and fire. And I visualize all three of those X's glowing with a brilliant blue, like a blue, astral blue color. Then I focus on the person or situation, and then blow on it 3 times. So you can hold it again in your hands and empower it even more. When you empower stuff, you tend to want to flex the muscles. Don't do that. Don't do that. Let it just go. You can feel it through the palms of your hands. So, if I can find a pin, then you're going to carve. Wonderful. Then you're going to carve the situation onto the candle. Names, anything works great. Hair. So make sure you just carve it. You can use astrological correspondences. It's really hard to carve on these tiny candles. If you're doing bigger candles, or actually you can do figure candles, you could really go further, especially with the astrological and the sun signs and all of that good stuff. Okay, I'm getting to the very end. Okay, so the candle's been carved. You can do dates. So that's what I do. It really becomes an art, carving candles. It's really actually fun. It's stress relieving. Okay, so we have dates, we have carvings in the candle. Where's my lighter? Oh, fuck. If I can even find my fucking lighter. There it is. Okay, so what I do, just light the bottom. And then you can put clove oil. That's for commanding. You can do clove oil. Don't put any fiery wall of protection on this one. So what you'll do is you'll light this candle first, and then you will intently focus on the flame, and then you will say whatever it is that you feel like you need to say, such as name of situation or person, I know what you're doing, you're going to stop. So, and then light that candle. Then you go over to your helper's candle, which is St. Michael, light it, and kind of just take a few deep breaths, focus on St. Michael, on what kind of energy he's going to bring in. So when I do that, I see him severing all kinds of etheric cords with a giant machete, which is right there. Okay, and then you call on St. Michael to intercede on your behalf of the working, so very hoodoo. Next, you light your candle. So, and then you're going to stare at your candle flame. And you're going to see your ring, your barrier, glow. So let that come down around that and glow. So, and then just keep in mind that your helper is going to be right here by you. So it's going to, this candle flame's energy is going to empower this fiery wall of protection on you. If you're outside, you could sprinkle, or you could actually drop some of the fiery wall of protection oil. I actually did some of the powder, the fiery wall of protection powder around that, on top of the stones, on top of the red string. So, and then you just focus and focus and focus on how good you're going to feel once the problem area is done. So, and then once you're done, the easiest way for me to cut off the working, go like that. So, perfect. They say to blow this one out. I don't. I let it burn all the way. These two I do burn, or I do blow out. I don't snuff them out. I don't have time. So, and then you put your stuff away, the helper. So this is very easy for me to see, so I place it way up there so I can see it every day as a reminder. And then knowing that the fiery wall of protection is on one of my amulets for Solomon, that kind of just reassures. So, you can let them all burn down. Doesn't matter, you can use tea lights, small ones, just like that. Just carve in there a little bit. You can incorporate just so much more into this. It's really ridiculous. So just have fun. Go your way with it. You could use black onyx for this one, for the negativity, to transform it. Or you could use different protection stones, quartz crystals around your candle. You can incorporate the incense, fiery wall of protection incense. While doing this, you can use the oil to dab. I wouldn't put it on my body because it's just not that great of a smell. No, it's not. So you can anoint different kinds of, say you have St. Michael's, that little thing you wear around your neck, a scapular, right, I think, maybe? You could anoint that with that. You can, let's see, sprinkle a little bit underneath your bed, by your head, of the powder. If you have a poppet of yourself, or a witch bottle, you could do a new witch bottle, and you could add the powder and the fiery wall of protection in with it. And then you can also do a reversible candle. So it's really good to do reversible candles like once a month, and fiery wall of protection once a month, just because of everything that you do spiritually, magically, all of that. So we have this working, and then once everything's done, put it all away and you're done. So I just stick my stuff away. I will put St. Michael's candle away. I will put St. Michael's organ pyramid up. This gets put away so I don't see it. This stays. You can keep that though. You can put that away, so you don't have to see it if it's an eyesore for you or whatever. But yeah, so I always do it in front of my altar, in front of all of this, especially Baphomet. Very, very powerful right here. And that's how I do that. You could use even lodestones with the lodestone golden magnetic sand. You can take frankincense, incense powder, the red, sprinkle a little bit around that. Extra protection, especially for St. Michael too. He loves that. Sage. You can incorporate different herbs, oils, everything. If you have poppets, like this one, with the hair and everything, you can do that. So we have a nice piece of rose quartz in there, actually for love. It actually sits on the poppet. A mirror in here for sending back negativity, and you can see how the candle has ruined it. So yeah, that is how I do it. That is how I did the working. So I think it's pretty good. Alright guys, I will see you in just a second if I can actually make it off the floor. So give me one sec. Alright, hi guys. So, alright, I feel really short. Alright, there we go. So, it's pretty easy. Very easy working to do. You can anoint your, if you have a pentacle necklace, anoint that. Knot magic is really good in knot magic, so if you're doing any kind of, the 9 knots, you can do that, and you can incorporate the fiery wall of protection within that. It really works. It really works. I don't know what I did with this oil, but it's good. It's good stuff. So, and yeah, you just have to really feel how good you're going to feel after you're done with the working and once your issue is cleared. So, and then when you light your candle, it's good to let your anger build the wall up, so it's even more powerful than before. So yeah, and then you could go crazy, and then you can anoint every candle in your house with just one little tiny drop of the firewall protection oil. You can if you want to. I probably would. Above doors, doorknobs. Be careful with that because it's gross. It's a big gross oil. God, you can anoint anything. So you could do a reversible candle, and you could do the fiery wall of protection oil and incense or powder. So you have a lot of options for that kind of protection. You can actually carve your name onto a small spell candle, a white one, before you Ouija. Before you guys Ouija, carve your name and your date of birth, anoint it with the fiery wall of protection. Think of your helper or your, whoever you speak with on the board, and ask for protection for that session, so you guys don't have to worry about any kind of evil entities swooping in, which they don't, in your session. So you can do it before spells, you can do it for anything. It's pretty cool. It's actually really good. So, alright. Let's do some coffee talk. I made a big mistake yesterday. Big mistake. Thinking that somebody was somebody else, and when you have somebody email you and tell you that you failed, I'm sorry to see that you failed, it's like, what? So, now I know who you are. So yeah, it was just a big mistake. A lot of people go by Anubis, the dog. So, just be careful. Just be careful, because this girl is still out there, and it's not good. She's not good to be around at all. Anybody that tells you that they're going to hurt themselves because you won't, directly focus on that person out of like roughly 8,000 people, that's mental manipulation and emotional manipulation, so don't. Just ignore it. Which it's seriously ridiculous. So that's why I thought what I thought, because of actually the grammar was right on. The way she would spell was very similar, almost spot on to the way you spelled. So, alright, Sue Owl. I never said you were a fail. What the fuck? Obviously the book failed. You burned the thing. Ow. The Zozo book. Okay. Okay. Two different things, yes. Yes, okay, my Zozo shit did happen. I'm not gonna deny my experience because of some guy I don't know. Oh. Well, you had a bad experience with Zozo because if that was your intention, subconsciously, that was your own fault. So if you have a bad experience on the board, it is definitely 150% your fault. Sorry to say it, but it's the truth. So, alright, GCALM, you're fucking amazing. I love your energy. Thank you. Thank you. Right. Jasper Quinzel. Urban legend ideas. Dogman, Bigfoot, Bashi. Dog does harp. We've covered Bigfoot, Dogman, and probably the others. So, I've covered a lot. They're still fascinating. Jaden, hey, how are you? Holy crap. Hey Ryan, hope all is well. All is very well right now, today. Thank you. Alright, Jaden. Also, thanks for telling us about the girl from Scotland. Too bad I live there. She'll be at my door any minute. I was thinking about that last night. I really was. I wanted to know if anything was going to happen, and then I forgot about it. Totally forgot about it. Sorry. Sorry. They're only urban legends. They're not real. Well, I can't say they're not real. Alright. Jasper Quinzel. Hi, my hubby. What the hell is wrong with people? If they don't like the channel, they can kindly fuck off. It's really not that bad now. I recall when this channel had 400 subs. Did it really? I don't know what I'm up to right now. I don't like numbers, they scare me. And now Ryan has 7.9k. He is a leader for people. Oh my god. That many people watch. That scares me. Oh, especially for me to say he has epically failed. Fuck you. He saved my life 4 times, and instead of just a number on a screen, he cares for us. I do. That's very true. He listens and cares. I do. I really do care. So, as I do not want to give more attention to a waste of cells and air. Ryan, I'm going to email you and only catching up on work, so why I have been inactive. Love from your Irish witch. Thank you. Aw. I got your email. I would not do the Patreon post. I would not do that. I would definitely retract that, take it back. So I will email you here in just a little bit. So, wow. I didn't know I was that impactive on you. Listen to the positive messages. Just listen to my positive messages. Sim in the sky. Hello, how are you? I didn't know you could drink it. Oh yeah, you can drink shungite water. I saw demos where they used a shungite tile and put a glass of water on it. The tile that already works. They did a tile including a glass of water in the freezer, and it showed bubbles in the frozen water. Cool. Hey, thanks for sharing. I might use it for I might use it too for detoxing from metals. Yeah, it's really good stuff. Just don't drink 1 pint in one sitting if you take medication, because it cleanses you of all of it. And it's a horrible feeling. It's a very horrible feeling. Felt like a panic attack. It was a panic attack. Alright. Sue Owl. Her books are still on sale. Why hasn't she taken them off the market? The entire evil material should be withdrawn from further air. I would think that she would be forced to refund everybody that she has. I don't know. I don't know. I don't like her. Doreen, unvirtuous. She's, I don't know, something else. I mean, something else. So, I wouldn't even give her the attention. Alright, so now I know who you are. I remember you. I know who you are. I'm stupid. Completely stupid. So yes, I know who you are exactly now. I'm so sorry about Anubis. God, that dog is gorgeous. Oh, I remember your pictures. It's gorgeous. Alright, Priscilla Antonia. You're so pretty, so cute. Thank you. Thank you. You are too. Oh, but Priscilla, I wish I could hug you. Bring it in. Bring it in. I'm a hugger. I am a hugger. I don't care if you're not. I am. Alright. Reverend Seymour Graves, shout out. Oops, Carol Grace. I hope you found the link finally. Did you find it yet? If not, email me. Yeah, email me. ryanjespich @gmail.com. My email's below. Alright. Lisa Palami, thank you. What did I do? You're welcome. Okay. Jen Zach. Hello. Hello. Marjorie, hi. Hi, my darling. Stephen Wold, hello. Hello. Katie Louise, hi. Harvey Warhurst, hello. How are you? The News Fluffle, hi. Ethan Bailey, are you still disturbed? I hope. Box of Monsters. Kate the Witch, I love you. Alright, Celia Cardona. Hi, hola. Christian Rowan, shout out. Wicked Witch, I love you, baby gorilla. Matt Brooks. Netheria Fade. Hi, shout out. Joe McCarthy. How are you? I hope you are well. Alright, Draco, hello, Malfoy. Rob Schaefer, hello. Lex, hi, how are you? I hope you are well. Alright. Wired Ferret, hello. Princess Ari, hello. Dark Fruit Roll Dolls. Hi. Alright. So. There we go. So yes, I'm very sorry. Very sorry, Sue. Very sorry. I thought you were somebody else, pretending to be somebody else. It's gotten really bad, especially on here, with the girls that want to act like they cut themselves and then spread it over Twitter, when I don't know how many people that follow me on Twitter, honestly. And people don't need to see that, especially on there. That's not something for social media whatsoever. So you can hopefully understand where I'm coming from. Let's see. 1,526 people do not need to see that. See a girl, trying to cut herself. And then, you know, saying, well, it's your fault. No, it's not. So, don't know. But yeah, that's just, that was the whole reason, is I can't do that anymore. I made a big post about it on my public page. And so yes, everything just got totally out of context. I read it out of context. I thought you were somebody else. So yes, just, I'm sorry. Big time. Big time. And then Jen. Okay, yes, I know what you're talking about now. So, I'm sorry. Very sorry. So, okay. Email me and tell me whatever you think, because I have it coming. I do. So, alright guys, I will see you all tomorrow, and everybody have a good Sunday with Satan. So, I love you all the way from Venus, all the way back down. So, alright guys, again, I'm sorry too, very. So, alright guys, I love you all, and thank you guys for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.